Okay, guys, here we go. Let's get into this. A drone collided with one of the only Super Scooper planes fighting the LA wildfires, grounding a key resource. And as you get into this doo-doo, also known as a news story, uh, let's check out some key things here. Um, One of only two Super Scooper planes helping to fight the Los Angeles wildfires has been taken out of action after it collided with a drone on Thursday. Now, they're very specific here to say that the plane hit the drone, not the other way around. That's something to think about. Federal Aviation Administration said that the aircraft landed safely, but LA County's Fire Chief Anthony Marone told the Los Angeles Times that it was damaged in the encounter. We hit a drone this afternoon. First one, Marone said. First one? What does that mean? It put a hole in the wing, he added. It's grounded now. The aircraft, named the Quebec 1, struck the drone at about 1 p.m. Thursday, according to the LA County Fire Department. LA County Fire Department. Fire services have been operating two Canadair CL-415 firefighting aircraft known as Super Scoopers, as well as several other aircraft to combat the massive wildfires ravaging Southern California. Okay, this is what I want to get into. Okay. Flying a drone sorry. Flying a drone near a wildfire is dangerous and can cost lives, the FAA said in its statement, adding that it's a federal crime to interfere with firefighting efforts on public lands, punishable by up to a year in prison. Guys, do you really think that there's someone out there, knowing that these drones can be tracked, knowing that it is a federal crime, knowing that it's a, as it says here, a civil penalty of up to 75,000, right, for interfering with emergency and wildfire responders? Do you really think that this is somebody who is flying a drone um, directly into the path of the plane that's trying to drop water on the fires? Do you really, really believe that? And here they are treating us like children. When people fly drones near wildfires, fire response agencies often ground their aircraft to avoid the potential for mid-air collision. Delaying airborne response poses a threat to firefighters. Really? Residents and property in nearby communities, and it can allow wildfires to grow larger. Oh my gosh. Why don't you just tell us that fire can sometimes burn buildings too? Chris Thomas, a California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection spokesperson, told the military news site, The War Zone, that the damaged Super Scooper was one of only two in CAL FIRE's arsenal. Okay, here's the part that I want to get into. You can read these little bits of the article in between all these ridiculous ads. Check this out. This is what I want to focus on. Do they think that we've been living under a rock for the past 6 months? 3 months, 2 months. Look what they put here. Guys, come on. This is literally laughable. Consumer drones. Let me say that again. Consumer drones. Consumer drones hit the headlines last month after a spat, is that spat or spate? After a spat of drone sightings over the East Coast raised public anxiety, even after the White House and Pentagon said the drones didn't pose a threat. Who the hell is their audience? 75 and 85-year-old seniors who spend all their time indoors watching a television? Who the hell is buying this crap? Consumer drones? No, it wasn't consumer drones that hit the headlines last month. It's flying orbs and gigantic drones the size of SUVs with no ability for the police to track who they belong to. No signal, all right? No serial numbers, no way of reading the transponder information or whatever it is that allows the police and the government to find out who the drones belong to. That's what caught headlines. And the fact that whenever people would try and fly normal consumer drones towards them, their drone would die. It would fall out of the sky, or it would go black, or it would fly back to the remote control. That's what caught headlines, not consumer drones. God, they just lie right to our face. What an insult. Anyway, that's how you know that this story is BS and there's something going on. What the hell did this plane hit, or did it not hit anything and they were told you're going to stop dropping water over these fires? Make up any story you have to. Does anyone have a picture of this plane that's got damage to it? Wouldn't that be the news story? Wouldn't the picture of the plane with the hole in the wing be the news story? Wouldn't that be what they would want us to see? Where is this plane? Let's see the damage from it. It's like they're not even trying anymore.